Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing great. It's another day. We're breathing. Be thankful. So, just leaving Harbor Freight right now. Had to pick up some materials for what we are going to do today. I know lately I've been doing, a lot of the fiberglass and body work and whatnot, and I told you guys that I want to put the seam sealer on the trunk. So that's what we're going to be doing today once I get home. Now I am going to do it in a way that I think makes sense, and in my brain it seems like a good idea. So hopefully it works the way I want it to work. So I'm going to head home, and as soon as we get there, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so like I told you guys, I wanted to do the seam sealer. All along that line, I want to do seam sealer on the outside and on the inside. Reason being, I know that it's not perfect, so I'm sure I missed a couple little holes, little pinholes. So I just want to put the seam sealer to help obviously seal it. I've already sprayed the undercoating. That was a big hole, if you guys remember. I don't know if you do or don't, but I went ahead and fiberglassed that in. All it needs to do is just be painted. I'm not worrying about sanding it or anything of like that nature to make it all pretty, because it's going to get painted, then it's gonna go get the dyno mat on top, and then it's gonna get the carpet on top. So I'm not tripping. Before we get into that, let me show you guys what I bought at the Harbor Freight. Damn, almost dropped my drink. So you guys heard me say when I'm mixing the fiberglass, I keep using the good brushes at the house. So I went ahead and bought I bought a pack of them cheap little brushes. I was all out of gloves, bought some more gloves, bought some microfiber cloths, some more sanding discs, 80 grit. I think I also bought some 120, some auto body filler paddles, whatever you want to call them. What are they called? Trowels, whatever. Some primer, some cheap primer, because you guys know I don't want to leave no bare metal whenever I do any work. And then I bought some more sanding discs for the belt sander, and that was it. So my idea, I need to get the vacuum first before I start this. But anywho, my idea is to take like blue painter's tape and put it on each side all the way across on both sides with about maybe an inch. Get closer. Maybe about an inch of a gap between the two tapes. Let me show you guys real quick with a little piece so you guys can see what I mean. Here we go. So that's the idea that I have. Then I'm going to put the seam sealer literally right on top of the weld, and then I'm going to spread it with a paintbrush from left to right. So it gives it almost like a factory kind of look to it. So that is the idea. Hopefully that idea turns into reality. Before I tape, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum real quick, and then I'm going to take some that body prep liquid, just in case there's any like grease and nastiness, any oils that are in there. It'll take it off so that the paint can stick, and so that the actual seam sealer can stick itself. Alright, so you guys just saw me vacuuming, brushing this tub, the spare tire tub where we did all the welding. So now I'm going to go ahead and actually take acetone, put it on a cloth, wipe the whole area down, and apply the tape. Right.
Mute that, put music over that.
Still don't know how to, but it's fine. What I'm doing here, I'm gonna apply a seam sealer. Out here sweating like a dog, man. I keep on wiping, so y'all probably can't see it, but I am sweating like a dog out here. It is hot. We're almost done with the taping. Almost done with the taping. Now I'm gonna add a thicker, like on the back side of the tape, another piece of tape on both sides, so that I have a decent amount to play with when I actually start brushing the seam sealer. Sorry, I couldn't think. All right, taping is done. I obviously went a little thicker than an inch, but I don't care. It is not consistent all the way through. Reason being, there is some parts that the welds were bigger and some areas needed a little bit more you know, seam sealer than others, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So now I'm gonna go back here and start the seam sealing process and hope that it goes well. And just so you guys can see what I'm using, polyurethane adhesive seam sealer with a regular old caulking gun. I know that you have to take that little tab off. You have to unscrew this, pierce the little foil inside, and just use it like a regular caulking gun. And then obviously you can cut this to whatever thickness you want, so that you know, the certain amount of seam sealer comes out. Seam sealer applied. Let's get the spreading. Let's see how this works. I'm gonna go ahead and put some gloves on and remove that tape. I don't want the seam sealer to like get stuck or dry up on the tape, because we don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tape and see what we got, man. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Once that dries up, hit that baby with some primer, and we good. Yeah, man, I'm not mad at that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same on the inside, spread it, and yeah, man, let's do this. I'm gonna try to spread this out a little bit differently, a little bit more wide than before. It might make it easier to when I use the brush. Let's try it this way. Let's try brushing it first to really spread it, and then we'll come back and try to get the little like lines to go up and down. Now you guys can have an idea as to why I put that tape down the way I did. Okay, Seam sealer has been applied all the way around, as you can see. So now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tape so that we have that nice crispy line. And honestly, man, I'm pretty happy with the result so far. Let's take this tape off. Boom! Look at that crispy line, fellas and ladies, if you're watching. Look at that crispy line. Yo, what? Yes, I did that without knowing. Oops, little piece of tape. Without knowing really what I was doing. Just going off of pure instincts and a little bit of common sense. I must have accidentally touched the back part here, but it's all good. We still have a nice crispy line all the way across. Y'all seen, we just applied the seam sealer on the spare tire hub, trunk, floor, whatever you want to call it. And I honestly think it came out pretty freaking good. I really am happy with the result. I didn't get my brother's reaction video, but even he said, yo, it came out pretty damn good, so thumbs up. So that's that, guys. You guys saw the way I did it, the way I prepped it, the way I painted, the way I spread it, all of that. I think that's gonna be it for the day. I have a 1:30 haircut appointment, so I gotta go and change my shirt, change my clothes real quick so I can make it. Yeah, I hope you guys learned a little bit as to how to use seam sealer, how to spread it, how to apply it. At least that's the way that I did it, and I think it came out pretty damn good. So as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure, please, y'all like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that notification button down there. I think it's this way. Hit that notification button. As always, y'all know the vibes, man. Chase the dream, not the competition. Peace.